Did you know women over 40 are 60% more likely to experience anxiety than younger women? Or that anxiety and other perimenopause symptoms can last up to 10 years? Concerning this, in the UK, a landmark study by the Fawcett Society reported that 41% of women over 40 say perimenopause or menopause symptoms are often ridiculed at work. This can leave women feeling inadequate and believing they have to turn to medication. But the truth is, anxiety in midlife isn't a flaw. It's a signal. And you don't need pills to silence it. You only need to accept, listen, heal, realign, and support your body naturally. There are excellent natural ways to calm your racing heart and anxious mind. Solutions that work with your changing body, not against it. So if you're going through perimenopause or menopause and experiencing anxiety, this video is for you. I am Dr. K, a naturopathic doctor and humanistic psychologist with almost 4 decades of private practice. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I've walked alongside a multitude of women through their 40s, 50s, and beyond, helping them restore inner peace and health without a single prescription. In this video, I'm breaking down 7 effective ways to handle anxiety in midlife, which have transformed my patients' lives, including mine. They can also transform yours. The tools are gentle, backed by science, and integrative. By the end of the video, you'll know exactly what to do to regain serenity. But first, you need to understand why anxiety often intensifies after 40. This isn't just in your head, nor is it simply the erratic hormones either, though they play a big role. Having worked for almost 40 years with a countless number of perimenopausal women, I have found women's underlying fear of aging to be a significant problem. In our modern society, where physical appearance and virility are portrayed as the ultimate goals, most women today equate aging with disease, pain, and becoming frail. This is not surprising, when every ad you see at each turning point of your life instills fear into your mind of how aging is debilitating and unattractive. But first, let's discuss what's really happening in your body after 40, why those anxiety spikes are occurring. Understand your changing body. After 40, your estrogen and progesterone levels begin to decrease. These hormones, closely linked to your brain's calming chemical GABA, directly impact your brain's anxiety centers. As your nervous system becomes more sensitive, the daily stresses that you once managed easily now feel overwhelming. These are all natural changes. However, the psychological and physical changes can significantly impact your quality of life if they aren't properly addressed during this period. But how do you resolve these issues without resorting to pills? It now brings us to the 7 safe strategies. 1. Apply your innate force with intuition. Name and reframe. When you feel anxiety, it's often your inner critic going on overdrive. Acknowledge that your body is changing. Remember when you were a teenager and you had all the emotional dysregulation, which led to intense mood swings, outbursts, and had challenges coping with stress? Well, that's exactly what is now happening after 40. Your body is changing again. The difference this time is, unlike your younger teenage self, you've weathered several storms over the years and now possess powerful tools to overcome the challenges of this new phase of life. Though you may not yet be aware of that, but you will. So start by doing this. When fear or panic arises, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and connect deeply with your inner guidance, intuition. Feel its energy wash over you. Now name your inner critic. For example, this is fear, this is a comparison, this is uncertainty, this is guilt, or something else that comes up for you. Then, reframe the inner critic. Say, for instance, I am safe. This is just a thought, not a fact. I am stronger than this, or something else. As the neuroscientist Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor, author of Whole Brain Living, explained, An emotion only lasts 90 seconds unless we feed it with a thought. I believe that the fear of aging blocks the natural flow of energy to the vagus nerve. So breathe deeply, name it, reframe it, and let it go. 2. Ground your body to build strong anchor. When your mind races, you need to anchor your body. Performing daily grounding rituals such as walking barefoot on the grass, massaging your feet with warm oil, or simply holding a warm mug in your hand can remind your body that it is safe. These aren't just nice things to do, they're balm for your nervous system. Several years ago, I held a seminar for a charity event at a church. The organizer was a 53-year-old woman who told me she had struggled with anxiety for over 10 years. She said she took hydroxyzine, an antihistamine, for 5 years, during which she experienced a truckload of side effects, such as dizziness and blurry vision. After that, she tried several other anxiety pills, including buspirone, which works on serotonin and dopamine. She said she would like to find a natural solution so she could come off the medication. I instructed her to spend an hour walking barefoot around her house and to massage her feet with warm lavender oil for about 10 minutes daily before going to bed. I also encouraged her to supplement her nutrition with a combined magnesium and vitamin B6. After several weeks, the lady called to inform me that she had completely stopped taking the anxiety medication she was using. She was now able to sleep better and manage her stress levels by following my recommendations and 4-4-6 breathing. 3. Use power of gentle physical movement. Here's something that might interest you. A massive 21-year study following over 400,000 women around found that those with physically active lifestyles had a 60% lower chance of developing anxiety symptoms. But this isn't about hitting the gym. The key is finding nurturing movement that doesn't cause stress. Whether it's dancing in your kitchen, walking in nature, or doing gentle stretches, your body craves this kind of loving attention. Even 30 minutes of moderate movement can significantly reduce anxiety and depression symptoms. Dorothy, a creative architect, came to me at 43 with panic attacks controlling her life. We started with just 10 minutes of gentle yoga each morning and taking a 10-minute brisk walk after lunch daily. Within 3 weeks, her cortisol levels began to normalize, her sleep improved, and the terrifying heart palpitations diminished. 4. Nourish your nervous system for enhanced relaxation. Let's now discuss how to reduce anxiety effectively from the inside out. Your nervous system is literally built from the nutrients you provide it. When you're deficient in key vitamins and minerals, anxiety symptoms intensify. Magnesium is a natural tranquilizer and your nervous system's best friend. Many women over 40 are often unaware that they're deficient in magnesium. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce brain inflammation, which directly impacts anxiety levels. Vitamin B complex is a great support for your adrenal glands, especially as your body ages. It helps you handle stress more gracefully. Another effective way to impact your nervous system is using certain herbs. These work like nature's tranquilizers without fogging your brain. For example, passion flower, chamomile, and lemon balm, known as nervines, are gentle and soothing on the body without sedating. A double-blind study published in Phytotherapy Research showed that passion flower was as effective as the anti-anxiety med oxazepam without the side effects. I suggest sipping a cup of passion flower tea or using a tincture when you feel anxious or before going to bed. A 47-year-old client was having anxiety attacks daily. After conducting some tests, I discovered that her body was severely depleted of magnesium. Within 3 weeks of supplementation and adding magnesium-rich foods, such as dark leafy greens and pumpkin seeds, her anxiety decreased by 85%. I encouraged her to also include passion flower in the form of tea to help her sleep better. 5. Lower cortisol with power of breath work. Here's something you can do immediately: breathing consciously. Research shows that deep breathing literally tells your brain to stop releasing adrenaline, the fight or flight hormones, and reduces cortisol. It lowers your heart rate, relaxes your muscles, and activates your body's natural relaxation response. Now do this with me. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and exhale for 6 counts. This 4-4-6 breathing pattern activates the vagus nerve, your body's internal calm button. Practice this 3 times daily and you'll notice a profound shift in your anxiety level. The beauty of breathwork is that it's always available to you, whether at the grocery store, before having a difficult conversation, or lying in bed at night. Your breath is your portable peace toolkit, so use it. 6. Create simple sleep ritual for restful sleep. Sleep and anxiety are intimately connected. Poor sleep amplifies anxiety, and anxiety disrupts sleep. It's a vicious cycle that many women over 40 are fully aware of, but there are gentle, natural ways to break this pattern. Plan a digital sunset. No screens for at least an hour before bed. Your brain needs to produce melatonin naturally, and blue light blocks this process. Take a warm bath before bedtime with Epsom salts to relax your muscles and mind. A 52-year-old client struggled with both insomnia and morning anxiety for years. We created a simple bedtime ritual: lavender essential oil on her pillow, 5 minutes of gratitude journaling, and the 4-4-6 breathing technique. Within weeks, her sleep quality improved dramatically, while her anxiety levels dropped. 7. Practice mindful awareness for acceptance. Finally, let's address your thoughts. Mindfulness-based stress reduction actions have shown remarkable results specifically for women in perimenopause and beyond. Studies demonstrate that women who practice mindfulness experience significantly fewer menopausal symptoms, including anxiety. Start with just 5 minutes of daily mindful awareness. Notice your thoughts without judging them. When anxiety arises, instead of fighting it, breathe into it with acceptance. Ask yourself, what does this anxiety need from me right now? It may need reassurance, rest, or simply acknowledgement. Remember, you're not going crazy. Your body is transitioning. Your body and mind are now asking for different care, which is perfectly natural and beautiful. So there you have it, 7 powerful tools to help heal your anxiety naturally. You can start with just one, perhaps the breathing technique, or add magnesium-rich foods to your meals. The cue is to take small, consistent steps. These can create profound transformations. However, I have found that combining 2 to 3 of these methods works best. Now tell me in the comments below which of the 7 steps you will try out first. And if you're doing something different, what are the results? If this video has resonated with you, share it with others who might benefit from it. Together, we can broaden awareness around women's wellness after 40. Remember to click the like button and subscribe to the channel for more holistic healing content. It's not only possible to feel good about aging and attain inner peace, it's within your grasp. Breathe deeply. Speak kindly to yourself the way you'd speak to a dear friend or your daughter. Thanks for watching. Whenever you feel anxious, remind yourself that it isn't a flaw, but your body nudging you. Be attentive and respond with kindness, not chemicals. Until next time, bye for now.